I'd like to talk about Chinese peanuts. I'm joking, but you know what? Chinese peanuts used to be so damn good, and now for 20 years they have tasted like garbage, like dust. They used to be one of the most delightful things to eat from Chinatown. Now their faces look all proud. Farmer Brown, Chinese peanuts. What happened to Chinese peanuts? I thought it was like the Agent Orange in Vietnam or something, but they're small peanuts, and there's about 5 different nuances of flavor in these teeny little peanuts, but now they all taste like a bunch of dust. What happened? There's no love in China anymore. They have to be, they need their heart back, just like Te Fiti and Moana. But anyways, I want to talk about Vancouver. What happened to Vancouver? After Expo 86, they sold that site to Li Ka-shing. And then they decided, wow, these Chinese have cash in hand, so they sold out the whole mainland area. There was the Vancouver special. Everybody joked that these Chinese came and bought a nice house in a nice area, tore a beautiful house down that was built in the 40s and 50s, and built new in a really ugly construction. And in the early 90s, there was some talk about it, but no one really complained, but they felt there might be a future problem. And I was going to phone into the radio show and say, why didn't our government tell these Chinese, say, look, you want to escape Hong Kong takeover, the handover that the British are just going to leave a vacuum. So if you anticipate this, why don't you offer to them, if you want to make good to everyone, including old-timers here, buy Chinatowns, buy up the eastern parts of the cities or the parts that need cleaned up. If you're going to tear everything down anyway, tear down the shitholes or the confirmed shitholes and refurbish that. But I never phoned in the radio station, and I should have. But they never did. Our government never encouraged that. They just let them do anything they want. And now the East Vancouver is a joke to the entire world. When Colbert, even, I used to actually like that show back before he became an asshole. But when he was in Vancouver, they took footage of East Vancouver and said this was like one of the worst things they've ever seen on planet Earth. And it's because of our government in Vancouver was so corrupt. They got rid of Harry Rankin. Very recently, there was new footage called the Rankin file that this girl found, and she put together the documentary that they didn't put together 30 years ago. And it shows how they actually gave him a honeypot, too. There was a blonde lady that came in, and he had an affair with her, and it broke up his marriage right around the time when he should have been the mayor of Vancouver before Expo 86. And it changed everything when that Gordon Campbell creepo became the mayor. And, I could feel, I was just a young teenager when that Expo 86 happened, and I thought, this is a joke. I went once. I had a whole pass. I could have gone the whole season. It was very expensive, but I never went after the first time because it sucked. And as a young teenager, you know what sucks. At least in the 80s. I don't know if today's teenagers can tell anything or have any youthful clue of what sucks. But their parents are not telling them anymore. Their parents are not giving them any critical thought. So what I'm trying to say is they missed an opportunity to buy the shitholes to get out of Hong Kong. And we have a lot of abandoned shitholes that are very difficult. So if these Mongolians, if they call themselves from descendants of Genghis Khan, some of this stuff that they're saying, if they're so sturdy and they can handle the plains of Mongolia, they can certainly hold on to change Fort McMurray, BC or something, or all these places that no one can handle. So that's a good management of resources and talent. Where's the talent in this planet? It's not high tech. One Chinese lady recently, she told me, China's the safest place in the world. Oh, it's very high tech. And it's like, high tech is not safe. Oh my God, I can't even begin to describe. And it's not Chinese to be a status seeker either. She was very much into this Gucci wallet that she had that was very expensive. That is so unhealthy. That is everything. The whole world has got to get a big wake-up call.